Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. So today's workout's going to be a hero workout. So the video content that we're going to provide is going to be slightly different in that typically we'll give a full class on video. Today we're going to introduce the demo, give you some modifications, go through the workout, and then you're going to be on your own for this one. So post your time in your Wodify app, and we'll see you at the end.
All right, so we're going to start our warm-up today with 10 Spiderman. So let's get down on the ground, hands, legs, 10 reps, ready and begin. We're going to bring that knee up to our shoulder and back down. Feel that stretch in the groin and the hamstrings. And 10 total, so that'll be 5 on each side. All right, looking good. Now, as you're warming up, take it slow, nice and easy, just the warm-up. Once we're done with those Spiderman, we're going to stay down on the ground and we're going to do 5 push-ups. So again, the modification options for the push-ups are simple. We've talked about them ad nauseum, actually. From our knee, a negative down or a regular push-up. You can change your grip position either way. Slow and controlled is the way to go. All right, after that 5th push-up, we're going to grab our implement that we're going to use for the Roman deadlift. You can, at your home, you could be using a broomstick, you can use an empty barbell, you can use some dumbbells. So from here, we're going to set our hips back and down. The barbell is going to slide along our legs to just below our kneecap and then back up, standing nice and tall and back down. We're going to do 5 of these. Again, nice, slow and controlled. Just slowly, just a little bit below the kneecap is fine. We're just warming up that position, keeping a nice midline, keeping a nice neutral spine. All right, after our 10th Roman deadlift, we're going to go into a front squat. So we're going to get that the barbell in the front rack position, elbows nice and high. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. We're going to set our hips back and down, trying to keep our elbows are leading the way out of the squat. So we're down and pressing up with our elbows to come into that standing position. That's great. We're going to hit our 5th front squat and we're going to go into a reverse grip press. So we're going to have our palms facing us. Barbell is going to be in that front rack position and we're going to press that barbell up over our head or PVC pipe, or if you have dumbbells at home, you could be using dumbbells too. Really good. 5 of those. Again, maintaining a nice tight midline. You're thinking about keeping that core turned on, that belly button pulled into your spine. Don't want to overextend that back. Now we're going to go into 5 no push burpees. So basically, you're going to put that barbell down or broomstick down. You're going to put your hands on the ground, kick your legs out, kick your legs back in, stand tall. We're going to do that 5 times. Hands on the ground, kick your legs out, kick your legs in, stand tall. You could also do it where you step your feet out and then step your feet in, stand tall. Good. Great job on that. All right. So we should be coming done with our 5 burpees now. And then we're going to go into 10 knee pushaways. That's where we're going to squat down on the ground. We're going to take our opposite hand to push against our opposite leg. And we're going to push out for a second or two and then switch sides. Good. And we're going to do 10 of those total. So 5 on each leg. And again, don't force anything here. You're just kind of getting a little stretch on. It shouldn't hurt. There should be no pain. You're just kind of loosening up, getting that blood flow going. Once we're done with those 10 knee pushaways, we're going to go down into the plank position and hit 5 push-ups again. Nice tight midline, plank position. Perfect. For all you guys doing the 100 push-up challenge, you're going to knock 10 of them out right off the get-go today. Awesome. All right. So from there, we're going to grab our dumbbell, backpack, broomstick, barbell, whatever you want. And you're going to do 10 Roman deadlifts. Same thing with the dumbbells or a kettlebell, slightly below the knee, stand nice and tall. Good. Keeping that nice lumbar curve in your spine, neutral spine position, shoulders are pulled back, gazing off into the horizon. Perfect. All right. Okay, all my cats and kittens. Now we're going to grab those, we're going to go into our front squat position. So again, we can use those kettlebells or dumbbells if we have those. We're going to get those kettlebells in the front rack position, setting our feet shoulder width apart, set our hips back and down, hip crease below parallel, and back up. Great. We're going to do 5 of those. Awesome. When you get to that 5th one, you're going to stand tall. You're going to face your palms towards your face, and you're going to press over your head with those kettlebells or dumbbells. Perfect. 5 of those. Again, we're trying not to overextend. We're trying not to overextend our backs in this and pressing up so that weight stays over the midline of our body. All right, and from there, we're going to go into those 5 full burpees this time, where our chest is going to touch the ground and back up. So again, you can put your hands on the feet, kick your feet out, chest to the ground and back up, or you could do the version where you step a foot back, go to the ground, press up, and step a foot back in. Either version is acceptable in the warm-up. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to get into our points of performance for the movements we're going to be doing in today's workout. So the first one we're going to be doing is the floor press. So if you're using a barbell, you're going to lay on your back. You're going to put the barbell like you're doing a bench press, basically. Your elbows are going to be on the ground at about a 45-degree angle, and you're going to press the barbell up and bring it back down to the ground and up. Now you can do this movement with the barbell. You could do it with kettlebells. You could do it with a sandbag. The movement doesn't change, just what you're using will. Okay, a couple things you want to make sure of with that floor press. You're going to have your butt's going to be against the ground the entire time. Your shoulders are against the ground the entire time. You're not going to overarch your back at all. All right. And then if you have a sandbag, you could also use a sandbag or a backpack for this movement also. The next movement we're going to be going over is the back squat. So with your backpack, you'll put it over your shoulders. So you can wear it if you want. Excellent. We're going to get our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to set our hips back and down into the squat and back up. Now you may be careful you don't lose your balance on this. With that extra weight in the pack, it's going to pull you backwards more. So you might have to have more of a tilt in your upper back so you don't fall backwards. Perfect. So the back squat points of performance. Feet shoulder width apart. Chest nice and tall. Set my hips down so my hip crease goes below my knee. If you have a barbell, same thing. Bar is going to sit on your back. Set hips back and down. You should feel balance in your feet. So the weight should not be in your toes at all. It should probably be like an 80-20 split where 80% of the weight's in your heel, 20% is in the balls of your feet. All right. And then the last point of performance I want to talk about is the deadlift with the barbell here. So if we pick up our barbell, we're going to get our feet directly under our hips. We're going to walk up to the barbell so our shoelaces are hiding underneath it. So that should give us the proper distance to be away from the barbell. From here, we're going to lower our hips down to our hands grab the barbell. Once we have the barbell, we're going to lift our chest up so we take any slack out of our arms. Our arms should be nice and straight. We're going to pinch our shoulder blades back towards each other. And as we lift the barbell up, we're going to sweep our knees back so the barbell gets to the knee, and then hips forward and chest up. And then we're going to reverse that movement back down, hips back, and then down, setting the hips down. Let's do a couple of those. 1, and back down, good. 2, and back down, good. 3, and back down, good. Again, we're maintaining that midline, that neutral spine position. If you're using a backpack for this, you'll grab your backpack on the either end. You can also use the straps if you have straps. If not, and same idea, we're just not going to go all the way to the ground with it. We're going to go about mid-shin and then back up. So if you're lifting a backpack or dumbbells, you're probably only going to go down to about mid-shin and back up. So we're going to simulate where that barbell would be sitting. Same idea, perfect. So that's the 3 movements with the barbell or your external weight this morning, whether it's a backpack, dumbbells, kettlebells, barbell. There's 2 other movements in this workout this morning. There is the burpee pull-up, and I'm going to show you an option, or we're going to show you an option rather on what I want you to do with that if you do not have a pull-up bar at home. So you're going to do a pull-up, do a burpee. You're going to do a burpee. You're going to grab your barbell, and you're going to do a bent over row. And back to the ground, into a burpee. Get yourself set, into a bent over row. Boom. You can do the same thing with kettlebells. Or with your backpack or sandbag. Either, all those would be the same thing. The next movement is going to be a box jump or a box step up. We've done a lot of these. I want you to be careful with this. Make sure that you're looking at what you're jumping onto and make sure that that object is stable and can hold your weight. All right, so you can do a box jump up and step down, or you can do a step up and step down. All are perfect options. So those are the 5 movements in the workout today. There's also going to be running. If you can't run, a couple options for you would be you can ride your bike. So your bike would be 3 times the length of the run. So if you were going to ride a bicycle instead of running today, you're going to ride the bike about 2.25 miles each time. Okay. And then the other option would be jumping rope. If you're going to jump rope, I would say jump rope for 7 minutes, but that's a lot of jumping rope. So I wouldn't use that option unless you seriously don't want to run. Okay. So today's workout is creeper. So creeper is a hero workout that we're doing for one of our family members here at Clamtown CrossFit, Ronnie. Ronnie is friends with these guys that lost their lives on April 8th, 2019. He had asked me a couple months ago if we could do this workout on April 8th before the corona pandemic hit. I said, sure. And we're still going to do it. I realize it's going to be difficult for some of us. Some of these movements are not going to be easy for us to do at home with what the equipment we have. Doesn't quite matter. I think we went over every different option you could possibly use for this. So just do it. Okay. So basically on April 8th, 2019, 3 Marines were killed while on patrol close to Bagram, Afghanistan. We are dedicating this to remember the heroes who have paid the ultimate sacrifice to ensure our freedom. Staff Sergeant Christopher Slutman, 43 of Newark, Delaware. Staff Sergeant Benjamin Hines, 31 of York, Pennsylvania. And Sergeant Robert A. Hendriks, 25 of Locust Valley, New York, are the Marines being saluted during the Creeper WOD. So it's going to be a long workout. There's a lot of running in it. So just think about these guys while you're doing it, and you'll get through it. And let us know how you did. Post some pictures of it. give a shout out to Ronnie when you're posting these pictures. Maybe hashtag it. This is for you, brother. Hashtag this is for you, brother, with the pictures. That's a good idea. All right. So let's just get it done and have some fun. Go running. See ya.